Let's talk about some memoirs. Memoir is one of those words that when I say it enough times, it ceases to sound like a real word to me. The first memoir I want to talk about, and I believe the first memoir I ever actually read, is A Stolen Life by J.C. Duggard. If that name doesn't sound familiar to you, she was a kidnapping victim from the 90s. Her case went international because she had been missing for 18 years before she finally escaped her captors. The memoir obviously details the horrible abuse and circumstances that she was in while imprisoned, but it also talks about her life after escaping and surviving that horrible ordeal and reclaiming her life as her own. The next memoir is called The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. I believe there's a movie about this as well that is pretty close of an adaptation to the book. This memoir details an upbringing that is extremely unconventional, dysfunctional, abusive, and neglectful. It talks about her experiences as a child in this environment that is completely cut off from the world. They live in the backwoods of the middle of nowhere with no plumbing, no electricity. It details her growing up and growing out of this situation. The next memoir and my most recent read is Sex Cult Nun by Faith Jones. Faith Jones, unfortunately, was born into the cult the Children of God or Family International, which was founded by David Berg, who happens to be Faith Jones's biological grandfather, though she thankfully never meets him in person because he is a sick and deranged man. I am very interested in cults. The Children of God cult is one that has absolutely stuck with me because it's one of the darkest cults I've ever researched. The last memoir is Lena Dunham's Fame Sick. This was extremely interesting to get a behind the scenes look at what was occurring in Lena's life or Lena's life as she was writing and producing and acting in Girls. She had a lot of both physical and mental health issues going on. I just love that experience being a fly on the wall, which I guess is why I love memoirs so much. Those were 4 memoirs that I've read that I recommend you all to read as well. I will see you in the next one. Bye.